Delta Force, a Tier 1 special mission unit tasked with performing the most complex, covert, and dangerous missions. In-game, they are a 12-man squad with 2 possible loadouts to choose from. Whether you're new and seeking guidance or just looking for people to play with, join us in the Scarf Discord using the link down below. We are always happy to chat, debate, or help however we can. Like and subscribe if you wish to see more. Close Quarters, one of the best door kickers in the game, graping entrenched infantry in buildings. Pros: flashbangs, panicking your enemies, giving you a huge advantage in a fight. The best CQB infantry kit. At close range, your weapons will deal a high amount of DPS, shredding your foes. 4 smokes, giving you lots of tactical gameplay. And lastly, 10 armor, making them more resilient against bullets. Cons: ineffective against vehicles as you have no access to any AT, and your ideal combat range is at least 200 meters to use all of your weapons, especially your shotgun. Standoff: these are your long-range fighters who will strike from beyond enemy reaches, staying safe while dishing out damage. Pros: all your kinetic weapons have a range of 600 to 700 meters, allowing you to outrange most standoff infantry. You have 3 MRGGS, which ignores 50% cover. Lastly, you have access to the Fletcher, a literal rocket pod that fires up to 4 rockets and can shoot down helicopters. Cons: ineffective against armored vehicles as your Fletcher has low penetrations, and they are terrible in close range. CQB infantry will grape the hell out of you. Stay at distance. As for the transports, for the Special Operations Forces, land units are consisting of Warpigs, while in the air tab, you have MH-60s, Silent Hawks, Ospreys, and MH-47s. For fast land transports, Warpigs are one of your options, with ranges of weapons from 50 cals to airburst nade launchers, a Fletcher rocket itself, and even a TOW that is capable of killing infantry. If you're using the Armor Brigade, get the AMPV. A fully upgraded AMPV will cost you 135 cost for 2 APS, resilient to damage with a powerful chain gun, and a javelin that it is top attack. Heli insertions: use the Silent Hawk if you want a stealthy insertion, or an MH-60 if you want to bring in some supplies as well. I personally love to take them on either on a Warpig with a TOW or an AMPV. This gives you a very powerful combined armed squad that is versatile. How do we take full advantage of the best of the best? For the close quarters, you want to get as close as possible to take advantage of your high damaging weapons. With low penetration of 4, they are less effective the further they are. Your MK46 machine gun can fire on the move, unlike other LMGs that requires the unit to stay still. Storming entrenched enemies in buildings is your top priority. Take advantage of that flashbang as it will panic the enemy. And lastly, ignore combating enemy vehicles at all costs. For the standoff, you want to stay as far away as possible to take advantage of your long range, as they all have high penetration of 10. You do require a recon to spot the targets ahead in order to take full advantage of outranging your foes. They are excellent as fire supports for also other infantry, and ignore combating against well-armored vehicles. Watch how they are meant to be used on the battlefield. Play up close as the close quarters. If you fight beyond 200 meters, your shotguns will not fire. Most of your kinetic weapons have a penetration of 4, making them less effective the further you are. Ideal environments are in forests where units spots each other at around 90 meters, or urban areas, where buildings can provide cover for long-range engagement. You can use a vehicle like an EMPV, which is tanky enough to get you in close and packs a punch. Or use smoke to block enemies' line of sight when approaching in the open. You have 4 smokes, use them. Upon breaching a building, flash them, grape anyone who is inside. Units that get panicked causes reduced in accuracy, aim time and reload, giving you the tactical advantage. Against other CQB infantry, both of you will get panic, but it shouldn't be an issue as you have the better weapon platforms and numbers. On paper, a Marine Raider CQB has more firepower than you, but you having the flashbang allows you to start firing your weapons earlier and winning the entire engagement. The standoff has an effective range ranging from 600 to 1000 meters depending on the weapon platform. All your kinetic weapons has a high penetration of 10, making them effective at long range. Always try to outrange your enemies with the help of a reconnaissance spotting nearby. You have 3 MRGGS that ignores 50% cover, making them great work against infantry in buildings. The Fletcher has a range of 1000 meters, firing 4 rockets until it needs reloading. Against light vehicles with low to no heat protection, the Fletcher would do well against them. Did you know you can shoot down helicopters with it? Yep. Any helicopters try to sneak up on you, punish them for it. Oh, did you know it can be lasered as well? Allowing them to have precise targeting. With a low damage of 7 and only carrying 8 rounds, I highly recommend you keep them off and use them wisely. Do take note it's a heat rocket, which means against vehicles with heat protection, it will make it less effective. Ideal location is to put these guys having access to long vision. This includes buildings providing great vision, high-rise buildings with an almost 360-degree view covering large areas, edge of a forest with a view of a suspected area with high traffic. They are excellent as fire supports. Work them in conjunction supporting other friendly units in the fight. Do take note for your KEG MGs and Fletcher requires you to stay still in order to fire them. Only your MRGGA has no minimum effective range to fire the guns. If forced into a CQB fight in a building, that's a 60% loss of your firepower. Do not get them into a CQB fight. Keep these units at a distance beyond 400 meters and play to its strengths. Keep these guys stocked, patched and loaded, flashbangs top up, Fletcher rounds ready to go, no downtime. Your elite troops needs to be mission ready, always. Against moderate strong vehicles, you won't stand a chance in a head-on fight. Even light vehicles can slip beneath your Fletcher's 200 minimum range, making them untargetable. However, for the standoff, 11 of your connected weapons has high penetration. Positioned well in a high-rise building and an enemy vehicle parks nearby, you can exploit the angle to top attack and destroy it, especially if it has weak top armor. This tactic is only effective against vehicles with low top protection. Coordinate with other units to maximize the Delta Force combat effectiveness. War picks with Fletcher or TOWs as fire supports at the back. Ranger Morse teams to counter vehicles and heavy armor with APS. Reconnaissance teams to do spotting for you to take advantage of your long range. This sums up for the Delta Force, the pinnacle of infantry dominance. Master positioning, use them right, and nothing stands in your way. Sind pare.